Hello friends, it has been forever. So I went to the store and just bought this cheap notebook. I think, let's see, I got this at Ingles. And so I also picked up, I was on a camping trip. I had nothing with me to be creative with. So I bought me some glue sticks and a couple of fall magazines, and I just started cutting out magazine clippings. There is something very therapeutic to me about cutting out magazine images and creating collages. Don't know why, but I just needed to be creative. So I started cutting out these images, and I've just started creating what I'm going to call my fall memory keeping book. This is kind of a bucket list mood page of some things that I want to do. I want to go to a pumpkin patch. I would love to take a train ride through Bryson City, Tennessee, and look at all the foliage. I've always wanted to do that for the last couple of years, and I've never done it yet. This is just representation of I want to go to the Blue Ridge Parkway and look at the color. I would love to go to Cades Cove and drive through. This just reminds me of an old barn that's there on the property at Cades Cove. I'm really wanting to get into setting my table back for us to have dinners together as a family. And I really loved, look at these little turkey dishes. I've got so many sets of dishes where I have set my table and left it beautiful in the past, and I want to get back to doing that. And then this was just a little creative thing in the magazine that I found about. You take a mason jar, fill it full of clear, like lamp fluid, put your pine cones in there, some cinnamon sticks, and put a wick out the top and burn it. And I would love to do that. And this is an apple pie recipe that I found in a magazine, and look at the work on the top of that. That is beautiful. I would love to do that. So that's on my bucket list for this fall. And then continuing on to this page. So I love to go to general stores, and we had one near us in Lake Lure, and it got ruined during Hurricane Helene a year ago. I don't know if it's been rebuilt. So this is on my bucket list. I've not been back to Lake Lure since it's been rebuilt. I want to go and see if that general store is back. And if not, I want to go looking for a general store somewhere. And then this is, I have a greenhouse, and I've not got to work in it in a while because I've been so busy in corporate America. So I want to get back out in my greenhouse. And this is, I love old linens. I love to go antique shopping. I have got some vintage linens, and I've been wanting to make a new Bible cover, and I thought this would be cool for me to make a new Bible cover with a vintage linen. And I love to go to Tennessee to rent cabins, so I want to do that sometime this fall. And I'm really been called to a lot of books, so I want to read stacks and stacks of books. And then this is just my little private journal space. But I loved this little thing. It said, what if today we were thankful for everything? And that's kind of where I'm at right now in this season. I did just do some of these little magazine clippings, and I thought I want to write down blessings. And the little 46 was just there. And I thought, shoot, what if I track 46 blessings in this season? And these are just some little clippets that was out of a magazine. I like this. It says, gratitude can transform common days into Thanksgiving, turn routine jobs into joy, and change ordinary opportunities into blessings. William Arthur Ward. And so this book, I've decided, I did pick up a leaf off the ground while I was camping and just kind of traced it to make a cool page, just to remember a camping trip that we were on this weekend. But I'm going to start this kind of as a fall. So I've backed all the way up into September. And let me show you really quick. I have got 5 sheets of mini photos. And I'm just going to start creating the pages with these. And then I thought I'll come back after I finish the pages and explain to you what each of these are and what they mean. I also have got a good bit of like junk journal stuff from a trip that I went on. So I want to put this stuff in there as well. I do love to junk journal, so I want to incorporate some of that. But I thought for me, just to get in a groove of what I'm doing, I'm going to pause me talking, and I'm just going to create some spreads and try to get caught up from September 1st through the end of September. And then we are currently, I'm recording this on October 12th, and we just got back from a camping trip. So I would love to be caught up to today, and then that way I can be really present each day and try to document what I do each day. And I'm not going to get so rigid in this that if I lose a day, I flip out. And I'm not going to become like unnecessarily taking photos just so I have something to put in the journal. I'm not doing that. Sometimes it may be just a doodle. Sometimes it may be note-taking. I don't know. We're just going to go with it. But my soul needs this type of creativity. The play of it. My job is a very mental job, and I'm a very creative person. And this is just my outlet for me. So that's enough about that. Stick around. I hope you enjoy it. You can watch me create the photos, and then I'll come back at the end, or create the pages. I'll come back at the end and talk about them and let you see them and all that good stuff. All right. I will be back. Enjoy. Alright, so here is where I got with this session. I'm going to come in and finish everything up. Got my journaling done. I'm going to cover this page with some pretty paper and probably write a poem or something on it. But that's all I've got done for now. I'm going to finish cutting up all of the rest of my papers from the trip, and I will come back and kind of show you that whenever I'm done with it. But that is what I have got for now. I hope this inspires you a little bit. Just get a regular old cheap notebook and start paying attention to your blessings each day, and taking account of those. You know, we pass our whole life by, and it's a shame if we don't take time to enjoy each day that we're given. Well, for now, that's all I've got. I will see you next time.